We are here at Blue Cross Blue Shield with our very good friend Adam Britt, a registered dietitian here at Blue Cross, dealing with people on a daily basis on how to live better, how to look better, how to feel better. And it's the summertime, and people are out doing things they don't normally do. They're going to the pool, they're doing all kinds of more yard work than they normally do. And so how does this heat and eating and what they should do and how they stay healthy in that aspect, Adam?
Absolutely, yeah. So one of the biggest concerns that we would usually talk about, actually a few concerns. First of all, dehydration is actually a concern most people don't think about as often, right? We don't think about whether or not we are dehydrated. If we feel okay, then we assume that everything is okay. And
Sure.
so drinking plenty of water, and we always encourage more, pure clean water than anything else. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend more sodas if you're working outside, but drinking that water is very important for lots of different parts, a lot of different aspects in your body, in your cellular function. Everything about you requires water. And so when it is hot, you sweat more. When it is hot, you are outside working, you're doing more, so you're losing a lot of that water. So if you already weren't drinking enough, you're just digging that hole deeper, right? Making it even worse. And so we do encourage people, try to get that water in.
How much water? What are you talking about?
That's one of the first things that people say. So we encourage people to get about, this is a very roundabout number, 1.7 liters, and there's a long explanation of why I say that, but that's going to be about 7 to 8 glasses of water, and that's one that that people have mentioned.
10 ounce, 12 ounce, 14 ounce, 16 ounce, 8 ounce?
When we say glass, we are talking about a specific cup, 1 cup, okay, so 8 ounces, 8 ounces. So 8 ounces, 8 times is actually not, 1.7 liters sounds like a lot, almost 2 liters of water sounds like a lot, but a cup is not very big,
No,
that's pretty easy to go. You drink a bottle, that's 2.
Right.
And so getting more of that in. Now, the concern when it's hot, when you're sweating, when you're working, is that you're losing even more, so you may need a little bit more than that. Certainly drink to thirst. There are things that you can do.
Drink to thirst.
I did just pass over that too quickly, didn't I?
Yeah.
So if you are thirsty, there is a problem. You need more water, right?
Okay,
So try to drink so that you are not thirsty for sure.
Right.
And there's some other different things you can look at. Urine color is one, so if your urine is darker, then you can know, even if you don't feel thirsty, you are literally dehydrated. That is one of the signs that you can look for. You don't have to go to the doctor to get a test to see that. And so drink to the point that you are not thirsty. You can eat foods that contain water. Fruits, of course, is the most common one, and pretty refreshing to me. Get some watermelon, and when you're out working, something like that. So some fruits that you know of that have higher water content, those can also contribute to it as well.
Okay, now, also what's real popular during summertime, well, it's popular all the time in the South, for me anyway, is barbecue. And barbecue can be, depending where you go, it's high carbohydrates. It's, you got the bun, and you got, if you go to, any of the barbecue places, you're going to get, so is there, you got baked beans, which are fantastic, coleslaw, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So what's the answer? I mean, I'm not going to stop eating that stuff. So what do we do? Do we just forget about it, or what?
That's the answer that a lot of people have, right? Just forget about it. Go what you. So one of the things that we can do, of course, there are foods, there are barbecues, there are parties, there's going to be cake, and there's going to be things at events.
Absolutely. And so, family reunions. I just came from a family reunion, and I went to the dessert table first.
There you go. That's where I start too. Don't tell anybody. So that is certainly an issue. That is certainly a question that a lot of people have, because what I hear people tell me most frequently is, I went to this event, I ate, I know I shouldn't have eaten that much, but I did. And the next day there was leftovers, and I did it again. And the next day I did it again. And then I just gave up and I quit. And now it's 2 months later and I've gained 20 pounds, right? So that's the story that I hear that's not an exaggeration. I mean, that's the story that I hear people tell is, what do I do about this? And so there's a number of different things that we can do. Of course, if there are foods like that you want to eat, we always encourage people to try to balance things out, right? So enjoy that barbecue. There are ways to be smarter about it, right? So I can tell you all day long, well, let's only go to the barbecue line the first time and not go back for thirds and fourths and fifths. Let's only go to that dessert plate one time and just get, one portion. I can tell you all that stuff. Now, whether or not anybody wants to listen, that's another story, right?
Right,
that work for some people, and it doesn't work for others.
Right.
And so really trying to figure out what's going to work for me, okay?
Right.
That's one key, and that's why I encourage people to talk to your dietitian, because you can talk, really get it personal and practical on what is going to make a difference for you.
Can we go online and get information about this from the Blue Cross Blue Shield website?
Now, using online resources,
just the Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Yeah. There is nothing that you can go and just pick off of our overall website that would give you the answers to everything you're looking for. Now we have access to it through our programs, and we can talk to you about those things, send you information.
Okay, but you can get information through the website.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There's going to be some information available to you.
So thanks, Adam, for being with us. Give a call to a dietitian here at Blue Cross Blue Shield if you have that part of your program, and find out how to get personal help. This is a great thing.